These common PC errors stem from issues with the CMOS memory system and the RTC battery that powers it. The complementary metal oxide semiconductor, or CMOS, is a small memory chip that stores your computer's basic settings, including the date and time. The real-time clock battery provides power to keep these settings intact when your computer is turned off. A bad checksum error occurs when the data stored in CMOS becomes corrupted, often due to battery failure or power issues. RTC Battery Low signals that the battery's voltage has fallen below about 2.5 volts. This leads to incorrect date and time settings, as the clock cannot maintain accurate timing. The 0251 error code is specific to Lenovo ThinkPad laptops. It indicates date and time mismatches caused by CMOS checksum failure, often requiring battery replacement. Importantly, all these errors are hardware-related issues with the CMOS system and RTC battery, not software viruses or configuration problems. Common symptoms of these PC errors include BIOS error messages appearing on startup, incorrect date and time settings, often reverting to factory defaults. The system may enter boot loops, repeatedly restarting, failure to save BIOS settings after changes, overall system instability, and unpredictable behavior. In Lenovo ThinkPads, look for the specific 0251 error code. Recognize that these symptoms point to a potential battery or CMOS problem requiring attention. The CMOS is a small memory chip on the motherboard that stores essential BIOS settings, including date, time, and hardware configurations. The RTC battery, typically a CR2032 coin cell, provides power to the CMOS memory when the PC is turned off or unplugged. When the RTC battery fails, it corrupts the CMOS data, causing the system to lose these critical settings. First, ensure your PC is completely powered off and unplugged from the electrical outlet to prevent any risk of electric shock. Next, open the PC case by removing the side panel. Work in a clear, well-lit area and use appropriate tools to avoid damaging components. Locate the CR2032 lithium coin battery on the motherboard. It typically has a battery holder clip and may be labeled. Before touching components, ground yourself using an anti-static wrist strap connected to a grounded metal surface to prevent electrostatic discharge from damaging sensitive parts. Carefully remove the old CR2032 battery by gently prying it out of the holder. Take note of its orientation for proper replacement. Install a new CR2032 battery, making sure the positive and negative sides align correctly with the holder markings. Finally, reassemble the PC by closing the case and securing it properly. Then, plug it back in and power it on. After replacing the RTC battery, clear the CMOS to reset BIOS settings. This ensures corrupted data from the old battery doesn't persist. Method 1. Using CMOS jumper. First, locate the CMOS jumper on your motherboard. Refer to your manual for its position. Move the jumper to the clear position for a few seconds, then return it to the normal position. This resets the CMOS memory. Method 2. Alternatively, remove the CMOS battery for 1 to 5 minutes. This also clears the CMOS and forces the system to reload default BIOS settings. Remember to ground yourself to prevent static discharge and always consult your motherboard manual for exact jumper positions and battery removal procedures. Power on the PC and enter BIOS setup by pressing Del, F2, or another key during startup. Check your motherboard manual for the exact key combination. Once in BIOS, reset the date and time to the correct current values. Review other BIOS settings and adjust them as needed for your system configuration. Save the changes and exit BIOS. The system should now boot normally without errors. If basic fixes like battery replacement don't resolve the errors, update your BIOS or UEFI firmware to the latest version from your manufacturer's website. For Lenovo ThinkPads experiencing 0251 errors, ensure you have the latest BIOS version that includes checksum repair protocols. Consider using CMOS deanimator software to preserve and restore CMOS data if available. If problems persist after trying these advanced fixes, consult a professional technician for further diagnosis. Preventative maintenance means replacing the RTC battery every 2 to 5 years to avoid CMOS errors. Modern systems increasingly use integrated RTC chips with longer-lasting batteries or capacitor-backed solutions that don't require manual replacement. Future trends involve AI-assisted diagnostics that predict failures and software-based resets via cloud syncing, reducing reliance on replaceable batteries. This focuses on sustainability through eco-friendly components and proactive hardware management to minimize errors.